Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Salt City podcast. Morning, gentlemen. Hey, we're out here at the beer garden, Carrie's Beer Garden. It's kind of fun, kind of windy today, though, right?
It's a little breezy.
I'm glad we got a little window instead of the 100 degrees. I think it's 107 when we pulled in here.
Yeah, it's been hot all day.
So warm.
All day.
So warm. Kyler been sweating already.
But the grader has good air conditioning in it. So
That's good.
That's all that matters. So, hey, everybody, thanks for joining in. We got lots of stuff to talk about, updates, all kinds of good stuff. But anyways, you saw the show coming on. The sponsors are still helping us greatly. Going to need a little extra water this weekend, aren't we, Kyler?
Yeah, and you know, it's crazy. I came out here Monday to grade the 18-inch curb that was up there.
I think it's a little taller than 18.
And there was moisture in it, you know, still underneath that cap. And it was really awesome. I tell you what, that was a learning curve trying to blade that off.
I bet it was.
You know, but,
I bet it was. Half of the racetrack was pushed up there.
It was, too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So anyway, Saturday kicks off our race number. God, I can't keep track of how many we've got now. Is this number 5?
1, 2, 3,
6, ain't it?
4. Yeah, if you count the last race is 2, that would be 6.
Yeah.
All right, race number 6 coming up. We're going to be live again Saturday night. Gates open at 3 for the pits, 5 o'clock for the gates. And what all are we racing? I can't even keep in my head what all we're racing.
Dirt car, High Plains late models.
That's right. That's right.
Right here. Right
Late
there.
models.
Right there. Yep. IMCA modifieds, IMCA stock cars, IMCA sport mods.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's going to be a good one.
it's going to be fun, going to be exciting. And so come back out to the half mile. Let's fill these grandstands again. Got some exciting stuff there, too. Been working with the fair board and already with some dates. We're very, very close to having the 2025 dates ready. I guess Nicholas back up. We to kind of communicate a little bit. We went to Salina today.
We did go to Salina today. Met with Chuck from Salina Speedway.
And talk to Chuck about 2025 moving forward and how we can work together better in 2025. We work very well with each other, very good in 2024, but we're going to make things better. And he's in 100% agreement, Kyler. I wish you could have been there, but I know you were busy with all the kind of stuff you had going on there too. But Chuck is really great at understanding racing. He's done a great job there in Salina Speedway to get that track moving. I think we've had a great racetrack every night up there. Other than a couple things that went wrong in his track with the lights going out on him and having a situation with an aimless, we've been out of there good times, great tracks, all that kind of stuff. So Chuck has agreed to not race on the Friday nights that we're going to race.
Hey, that's awesome news.
Isn't it? And we're not going to, again, the schedule again is basically coming. We're going to try to start somewhere in March, run the same kind of time frame we did. We're going to run one day a month, and he understands that too. He doesn't start racing until May, so that'll help us a little bit on that side of the coin too. But he agrees that we need to keep the cars together and keep the car count where it needs to be, and from that part. So it was a great meeting with Chuck today, and Chuck, can't thank you enough for working together. It's how we make racing better. It's how we make the fans enjoy it. It's how we make the racers enjoy it and all that kind of stuff too. So we'll better do some more exciting stuff in 2025.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Let's go.
So thank you again, Chuck, for that. I guess the next thing is, guys, is we've kind of announced what we're racing here on October. I mean, this weekend, but October 5th.
I'm excited for this one. Plus, it shouldn't be so hot. That's going to be nice.
Well, let's hope
it's gonna be a little different from what we're used to.
So
Wish Gus could turn the wind down a little bit.
he's frustrated with the Gus. Gus is frustrated with the wind. But anyway, so
It's keeping the computer cool.
for right now, the only thing we're going to tell you about October the 5th is it's going to be an open mod show. Still, the other classes yet to be determined what we're going to run. But Ricky Bonham, I know you've been dying and itching and ready to go. I know you came out in your super stock and raced with us, but we are going to have an open mod show on October the 5th. We've looked around at other schedules and what everybody else is running. No one else is running a mod show. The closest thing is going to be Amarillo, Texas, with USMTS down in Amarillo. So that's far enough away that from that part. But gentlemen, everybody, I think that takes care of every class possible that's ever raced here at Hutch is going to be able to race here at Hutch. You know, all those racers have said, at least we can get one race in a year. And I'm going to tell you, 2025, with some of the dates we have and stuff already kind of looking at, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming for 2025. Just don't have nothing concrete to tease you with.
That's right.
Yeah. What do you think about qualifying on that night?
October 5th?
Yeah, doing a qualifying
Done.
night.
Qualifying. Modified, you're going to qualify.
Time
I
trials.
think
Time trial it in from that part. But like I said, that's the only thing that we've got confirmed we're going to do on October the 5th is strictly an open mod show. And I got some ideas what we want to do there. Should I tease a little on that too?
If you want to.
I want to. If you want to.
Don't. They're going to hold you to it.
No, they can't hold me to it because I can change my mind. But this is kind of where I'm going to give them where we're at.
Hey, once it's on Facebook, it's official. You know that, right?
We can change.
I have no idea where this is going, by the way.
Okay, modifieds, here we go. 2450 weight. 8-inch rims, 8-inch tires, and I don't care what tire you want to run. Doesn't matter. You want to run a Hoosier, you want to run an American Racer, it's fine and dandy. Either one is fine. 5-inch spoilers max. Bring motor, whatever motor you think's good enough to run out here. Don't care what motor it is. Just got to weigh 2450. 5-inch spoiler is all the max you can have, and deck height 39 inches. So that's kind of the rules we got so far. I don't think those will change. It might be something to change from there, but that's pretty.
It's pretty commonplace for most of the open modifieds. So
no sprint car wing on the top.
No sprint car wing.
No
sprint car wing.
5-inch blade, 8-inch rims, 8-inch tire. Because I had somebody say, "Well, I'm gonna put my late model tires on." No, you're not. I'm not doing that.
So as long as it's round and black and
round and black,
and
you want to run a
8 inches
Hoosier
wide.
Yep.
You want to run a Hoosier, you want to run an American Racer, whatever tire you think's the best to make you go as fast as you need to go around this track. Not sure how many laps we're going to do, but we are going to qualify you.
We are going to qualify.
No pill draw, no redraw. We're going to qualify you.
There will be a pill draw.
Well, pill draw for the qualifying
to
order.
Figure out where the qualify order.
The qualifying order.
Yeah.
But there will not be a pill draw to
Right.
get your starting spot in your heat race. You're going to qualify from that part, and then we will. I don't know if we're going to invert or not. I think it's heads up racing.
It's heads up racing. It has to be when you're doing open
I agree.
like
Heads
that.
up racing,
Yep.
qualify, and go. So I don't know what kind of lap time, what laps we're thinking about. I got a number in my head, and Nick.
I got a number in my head too, but
Well, what are you thinking? We know we can do.
We know we can do 100.
we did 100 with Silver Crown cars. I mean, it ought to be pretty easy.
The temperature's probably going to be about the same too.
You know,
yeah, it's going to be
I
nice.
have found, and if you look back historically at different tracks, it seems like tracks have more trouble with a rubber down racetrack in early April or late October for some reason. And I don't know why that is. When it's cooler, for some reason, I don't know if we don't think we need as much water or whatever the case may be, but it just historically.
But it's going to be good.
Either way.
It's going to be good.
Either way. So no. The next thing you could let them do is have spotters in the stands. That'd be kind of neat.
Talk to them, you mean?
Yeah, let them talk to them like they did with the Silver Crown cars. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, there's no sanctioning body here. We can do what we want. That's the other best part about this.
That's the thing. So read between the lines, guys.
We've already said the rules. So, but
everything final determination is coming. But I promise what I've read off already. Open mod, 2450 weight, any motor you want to put in that car, 5-inch blade on the back, 8-inch rim, 8-inch tires, 39-inch deck height. So far, that's it. We might alter a couple little things in between them, but those rules, those part of the base is going to stick.
That's solid. We may add a thing or two, but
something here as we go through.
But that's just going to give everybody the opportunity to come race here that hasn't been able to race here. So I think it's really good. I think it's going to be a good lead in to the off season and next season. And
well, and I'm going to tell you, if the weather holds, guys, and we can get another date in November, I want to run, but we got to see how the weather holds is what we got to do.
Do we know what the purse is going to be yet?
Well, we've kind of been kicking that around too.
Yeah,
we got some ideas. We're not going to get that out of the bag.
Probably shouldn't tease that tonight, but we have some
ideas. It's going to be a nice purse. Okay,
it's going to be worth your while.
Yeah, you don't want to. You're not going to want to miss it. I get you, USMTS guys that are around here, local stuff. You got to be down there running USM. That's all the way down in Amarillo. Yeah. So for local guys, we'll have you a nice purse put together and a meaty purse in the middle. From that part. So
free hot dogs to start.
Free hot dogs.
Free hot dogs to start. Charlie, did you hear that? Anyway, we're hanging out in the beer garden here and having fun here. It was a little hot on the track tonight to be doing it. So we decided we'd come in here. We called Charlie and he said, yeah, come on, let's go. So I got some exciting stuff coming with the beer garden. He's going to try to open up the beer garden a few times after races. I don't think we're going to get that done for this Saturday. But the following race in September and October, we're going to make sure that Charlie's got his ready things to go and open the beer garden up, so have some more fun and excitement for the fans. We've even talked about, I'm going to put this out on a limb a little bit too. I haven't done it yet, haven't got it confirmed, but I'm going to go see about a practice night on the 4th.
I think that'd be awesome, especially with some of these guys that haven't been in here with these open motors. Let them experiment with a few things and fine tune their cars. It's just going to be a better show for Saturday.
Yep, absolutely. It give you an opportunity to kind of test with the racetrack a little bit too, and see where we got to be for Saturday night. And
then come out and hang out at the beer garden. I'm telling you right now that that Friday night of the Salt City 100 was probably one of the funnest after parties of a night that I've had in a long time.
This is a pretty awesome place. I mean, if you haven't been here, we can't really turn the camera around, but this is a pretty awesome place to come and hang out and have an after party. So we even had a sprint car in here.
I couldn't believe we rolled it in there and didn't have to take the wing off or anything.
So Charlie said it was the funnest time he's ever had at the beer garden. So we need to have the second funnest night at the beer garden. Coming up.
Did you see what I had at Dodge City last week? I had a bucking bull in the back. I had a blow up bucking bull.
You did not.
I did. It was awesome. In fact, on the sprint cars, I was gonna make them, instead of pulling a pill out, I was gonna make them ride the bull for their starting position. But the line was too long, and I didn't want to take it away from our fans at Dodge. But
that's almost as good as Roger Hayden's Fire Hose Rodeo. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, look it up on YouTube.
Okay. But no, this party in here was good. I mean, it was a lot of fun. He had a DJ, and they had this blue duck drink that everybody was infatuated with. It came with a little rubber ducky on the top.
You probably still got in your bathtub, don't you?
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 of them, probably. I got a whole.
He's got a litter.
Yeah,
a litter.
He's got a litter. So anyway, a couple comments coming through. Jerry says we need to do at least 55 laps. Furman says 30. 410 sprint car mode. That'd be a little tough to put one of those in that modified.
30 is kind of where I'm thinking, but that 50 mark, we've got some ideas for a 50 mark. I don't know if we do something like we did at Dodge where we stop them halfway to a mandatory pit. That's kind of a fun deal for the crowd. I don't know. It's something that you guys need to think about.
Yeah.
We'll build off of it.
Yeah. I think we should have a pit stop though. I kind of like the pit stop thing we did at Dodge here a few weeks ago. We ran 50 laps, stopped it, had a mandatory caution between 22 and 27,
So at 25, I stopped you. But if I'd already said if a caution count between 20 and 25, that's where we'd stop.
I mean,
but it was fun.
You gave us 5 minutes, but Phil was still trying to change the tires in 14 seconds. So.
I was. So I don't know. Maybe we need to do a 50 lapper and have a pit stop or something. That put more challenge into it too.
Yeah.
And change the tire, go to the back, some of that kind of thing too. So anyway, a couple more comments coming in. Yes, Jesse, that is Fall National 3rd and 5th. That's why we're running an open mod class that will not compete with Hayes. We will not run any classes at all that are running at Hayes. We're going to be separate, so it's a separate show, that sort of thing. And here's what I'm going to tell you, everybody. This was the only date the fair would give me for October. That was it. So we don't have a choice. We're going to race or we're not. I want to race. I think everybody else does too, but we're conscious of other tracks. That's why we checked everything out around us on the 5th. That's why the Fall Nationals is the 3rd to the 5th. We will not run any classes that Hayes is running. We will not. I will not get on top of Chris like that. He wouldn't do it to me. I wouldn't do it to him. And
right.
Kyler, you wouldn't do it to me. I wouldn't do it to you. And same thing with Chuck. That's why Chuck has been working so well with us today and excited for that meeting we had with Chuck. So October the 5th, we will not run any classes up there to compete with Chris. But again, it's the only day we can race in October. And I wanted to have an open mod show.
Yep.
And he's running IMCA mods. And we're going to run an open mod.
Yep. Give everybody,
we'll have a couple of the classes.
Give everybody else an opportunity to come. So,
Yep. Exactly.
You know what we did at what did maybe we talked about this. We did this up in Oberlin one time when we qualified with the sprint cars. You made a lap in your sprint car. You had to stop, get out, and then you had to chase the chicken down inside the pen. And once you got the chicken picked up, that's when your time stopped. And we did that with the URSS about 15 years ago. And these guys were at the end of it, they were taking their helmet and throwing it at this chicken, trying to get this chicken to stop. That chicken just running laps around the bend.
That is the most hillbilly racing thing I've ever heard.
It's going to take a lot to get me to convince me to do that,
But,
Kyler.
we're here at the state fairgrounds. You know what I mean? They could leave
Right.
some chickens over from the fair, and
Maybe we get them out and have them chug a beer. No, I can't do that either. Just
the
kidding.
chicken or the people.
Maybe we'll have pig races.
Yeah, greased pig.
Pig races.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, let's recap real quick. Had a great meeting, which for those of you just jumping on board, we had a great meeting with Chuck Fairchild. We're going to work very well in 2025. We've got our dates. I would say, what do you think, Nick? 95%, Kyler, 95% set, probably?
At least, yeah.
Set for 2025.
Couple things we're still waiting on to make sure we get right, but
And we're already working on the contract for the fair. We will not be able to meet with the fair again because of the fair coming through here in September. We'll be meeting them with October, and I want to have a contract in their hands so they can actually vote in October and have it done, signed, sealed, delivered, so we can move forward on a lot of other stuff that we have for 2025 from that part. Going to be here Saturday, of course, racing
High Plains,
Plains.
Kansas, dirt car late models.
A mods, B mods. What else?
stock cars.
Stock cars. Okay. Stock car guys, might stay tuned after. Watch our site. We might have a couple exciting things for you there too on stock cars. So, okay, and Jamie White, Kyler says no more blue drinks.
John says hobby stocks for 2025.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. Now that we're working with Chuck, and
We can do it.
and we can
Yeah.
do that. And I think the car counts will be there.
I
Yeah.
do too.
But we were splitting them up, and we made the right call, I think, to let them go and run their points in Salina.
Yep.
And that's the difference. This year we'll be able to pick these dates for 2025. Last year it was just these were the dates. It's kind of like October the 5th. This is the only date was available that the fair would let us race from that part. So it is what it is. We've got to take the date. We've got to run with it. And we'll not run on top of Chris at Hayes. I won't do it. I don't want him to do it to me. I won't do it to him. So that's why it's an open mod show. It's not competing with him from that part. So it should be fun. Should be exciting. What else I left out, guys?
I think that's it. More details to come. But,
More details to come. Mods, again, the rules, the so far rules, and it might change a little, but not much. 2450. Any motor you want to put in there that you think you need to have it to half mile. Any tire on an 8-inch rim, 8-inch tire. Who's your American Racer? Don't care. 5-inch spoiler, 39-inch deck height after the race. 2450. Okay.
come get you some.
And we'll have a nice purse put together. We got an idea. We don't have it. We don't know where the laps are going to be yet. We'll get that dialed in here a little bit too, but I'm thinking 50 and a 25 brake.
Yep.
Change the tire, go to the back.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I
We
think
know the racetrack will handle 50 laps.
And
Handled 100.
I think the next thing we're going to say too, we're going to qualify. We're going to start 24 cars.
Oh yeah.
24.
Please.
That's when we qualify, set it up, and when it's done,
Yep.
it's going to be there. 24.
Perfect.
Okay. So there's the rules. There's the stuff. There's what's happening. Jerry's still after 55 laps and 27 lap. I'm not sure where the 55 comes from, Jerry, but if you want to tell me what that's about, Furman's now went up to 35. You got more bid going there, Furman. We're going to do more than 35 laps,
Are we having a lap auction?
something like that. It looks like it because Thurman's up to 35 from 30.
Yeah, there we go.
So anyway, anything else, gentlemen? It's a kind of a quick show. We got to get ready. We got to get some water.
We got to go get a water truck.
We're going to go get a water truck, get it picked up, start putting some water down on the track tonight. Kyler's here, ready to go. He's ready to start blading again. Track looks good, buddy.
And there's moisture in it still. We came down and still moisture.
You wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't, but we put a lot of water in it. A lot of water in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
When we drove across it tonight, it seemed pretty hard too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, get in the corners where that flipping cap was, and then you'll see it was a little softer. I noticed a big difference there.
There's a lot of dirt moving back into place.
It's just amazing how much dirt those guys moved.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was just under. I lost $100 on that deal because I didn't think it'd move up that much, and Chad took $100 from me.
Well, I didn't think it'd move up that much either, but I'm glad it did and everything else too. I'm glad we now know how to do it, and we learned a lot that weekend. Moving forward, that sort of thing. I know our Friday night track was a little dry for the features, but learning a little bit more on the track. So, Kyler, I know you're going to dial it in tight for Saturday night to have a good track for everybody and not be a sloppy mess and not be too dry. Just have a perfect little track out there to hammer down and go.
Come out and check these late models out, man. They love it here, and they put on a whale of a show. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Casey Joe wants to chase the chicken.
Yeah,
that's what she says.
I bet she would win.
I bet
Hey,
she would.
she's got another
on the pole.
She's got another good idea. How about a pit crew challenge?
Yeah, and her and I talked about that too at Dodge, and we need to figure out time to do something like that.
Well, figure out how many people can be on the pit crew. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do in the pit show challenge. We're changing tires because I'm on a gun. I can promise you that. Bring it on. Somebody wants to challenge me on a gun. I got some videos I'll show you.
Well, looks like we're going to restart last.
No, we won't. Okay, I'm trying to go through the seals. Looks like everything we're caught up here. Everybody, let's get excited for Saturday night. Let's get these stands. Let's fill them up. We had several fair board members here on the Silver Crown race. They were very excited. That sort of thing. I wish we could meet with the fair board before October to talk to them about this race, but that's okay. We'll get everything going. We'll publish the dates for 2025 very quickly. Wanted to have them out this week, but I wanted to meet with Chuck and get things squared away with Chuck and make sure we're on the same page, and we are. So, Chuck Fairchild, thank you again for the cooperation. But most of all, thanks for keeping Salina open, keeping another racetrack. That's what we're doing, saving racetracks to keep people racing and that sort of thing, too. So, Kyler, what's up at Dodge City after this weekend?
So, after Knoxville, we'll come back August 15th, run a Thursday Night Thunder stock car, hobby stock, sport compact show. And then on Friday the 16th, the ASCS National Tour comes back for round number 2 with the now 600 micros.
So is the ASCS there at your place on Friday night?
On Friday night, and then North Platte, Nebraska.
And then North Platte on Saturday. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
So it'll be a lot of fun. Good
All
night.
All right, everybody, let's see you out here Saturday night. Let's fill these grandstands. Let's keep proving the fair board this is the right thing to do to save this racetrack. And we'll get this contract done. We'll get the dates out for you. Open mod rules, October the 5th. You got 99% of the rules. I don't think we're going to change anything else, but we still could. We're leaving that open for debate. How about that?
There we go.
You will be qualifying. I promise you that, too.
Naturally aspirated engines.
Carbureted. That's
Carbureted.
Carbureted engines.
Carbureted.
Yeah, no 410 sprint car motors. Of course, you can put one of them 410s in, but I just don't think it's going to work.
Maybe we should say it needs to be legal and modified somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. So, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks very much for supporting this racetrack. Thanks for doing that. Charlie, Carrie, thanks for letting us hang out here at the Beer Garden tonight. Get ready for some fun times here at the Beer Garden after and before the races coming up as we plan for 2025 and also for September 20th race and October 5th race here at the Beer Garden. Everybody have a great night. Let's see you here Saturday night, and let's pack these grandstands like we've been doing all year long. Everybody have a great night. Gentlemen, any last comments?
See you at the track.
See ya.
Let's go racing.